The Meraki Security and SD-WAN appliance allows you to easily configure content filtering for your entire network. To ensure bandwidth isn't being consumed by non-business critical traffic, you can block applications and websites by content and threat categories. Content filtering ensures your network is being used responsibly and adds another layer of protection against potential malicious websites. To implement content filtering on your network, navigate to Security and SD-WAN, Content Filtering. A convenient part of this page is the URL checker, which allows you to enter a URL or domain and find what category it falls under. This takes out any guesswork when you are configuring the categories to block. As an example, let's search TikTok.com. After we enter this URL and select the check button, the tool informs us that TikTok is part of the categories streaming video and social networking. Hovering over the categories will give a brief description of the category and what may fall under it. Since I want to add these categories to the block list, I'll select the plus sign next to the category results. Now they're added to the block lists below. You can also search the categories in the fields here, but using the plus sign helps to speed up the process a bit. Now let's save the page and observe what happens. When I try to navigate to TikTok.com in my browser displays it can't reach the website. This is often what users will see when they try to access a blocked resource. If we block video streaming on the network, we may accidentally block resources we want our employees to access. For example, I know users need access to YouTube for tutorials on how to use some applications. Not to mention, we have a few promo videos for our products on YouTube, so we may not necessarily want to block it. This is where you can get creative with content filtering, as you have the option to either block or allow specific URLs and domains. To keep access to YouTube only, I'll add youtube.com to the allowed URLs list and save. Now users can access YouTube again. Alternatively, if we wanted to only block TikTok on the network, we can simply enter TikTok.com here in the blocked URLs list and remove the video streaming content category. There is no need to block the entire category if we just want to restrict access to a single resource. Another way to utilize the blocked URLs list is to input a single asterisk to block all traffic. That asterisk acts as a wildcard for any domain. This isn't a very common use case, but if you want to block all traffic except for a few select domains, simply add the asterisk to the blocked URLs list and input the domains you still want reachable in the allowed URLs list. Don't forget to include any network critical sites, such as dashboard.meraki.com. A common misconception with the asterisk wildcard is that you can add the asterisk to URLs to block subdomains and subpages within a given URL. In reality, when you add an asterisk to a URL, it will be interpreted as part of the domain string, and not a wildcard catch-all for anything after it. For example, when I input the domain asterisk.com, the only domain that will be blocked is asterisk.com, and not any domain ending with .com. Similarly, if I configure meraki.com/asterisk, the only page that will be blocked is meraki.com/asterisk if it exists. This will not block any meraki.com subpages such as meraki.com/products. Moving on to the search filtering section of the content filtering page, we can turn on safe searching for search engines and restrict YouTube content. Let's set web search to enable to enforce safe search for popular search engines such as Google and Bing. Once I save, any explicit or graphic content will be filtered out from the search engine results, making it perfect for an academic setting. Similar to the web search filtering, you can also filter the results provided by a YouTube search. You can configure YouTube filtering as either moderate or strict. Both will filter out any unfavorable content for a work or education setting, along with disabling comments on videos. The difference between the two settings is that strict filters out more videos than moderate, based on the disposition provided by YouTube. As always, be sure to save any changes you make to the content filtering page so they are sent to the security appliance and applied to your network.